Well, you know we love celebrating all things local, and few things are as local as public radio. WLRH 89.3 FM has been sharing stories, voices, and creativity really all across the valley for almost 50 years now. And today we have them here today to tell us how it all got started, what they're up to now, and of course how the legacy continues. Dory and Julie, thank you so much for coming on. I'm really excited to have this conversation because we're in the media worlds together of sorts. Yes. So thank you again for joining us, and huge congratulations on almost 50 years. I want to go back to the beginning though, right? This was actually Alabama's first public radio station. For people who don't really know even kind of what defines public radio, kind of tell me what that means, and guys, how you started it up, or at least know how it was started again almost 50 years ago at this point.
Well, public radio is supported by the public. It's free airtime for news, for music, for events things like
about local
interviews,
events.
yes, all kinds of things. And there are no commercials on public radio. We are supported by our listeners mostly, and we've been around for a long time. We really concentrate on serving the community. We offer a free public service announcement program for all the nonprofits in the Tennessee Valley, and there are a lot. So they can come in. They do not have to pay. We will produce a nice 30-second PSA for them, and it doesn't play in the middle of the night. It comes on all through our programming. We have so many of those, and so that's a huge service that we provide to our community.
You guys do so much, again, as we mentioned, promoting local, just being a wonderful resource for information, supporting other businesses, nonprofits, what have you. You mentioned a number of segments, which I do want to talk about. One, I'm hearing something about the Sundial segment, Sundial Corner, is that right?
Sundial Writers Corner.
What does that look like? This has been really popular, I know.
Well, this is a feature that we've had for really decades on Huntsville Public Radio. It started years ago as part of a Saturday morning show called Sundial. It was hosted by Judy Waters, one of our longtime hosts, and her husband Harry, and they had local writers come in and read their own poetry and prose. And after that Saturday morning show ended, it kind of migrated to a weekday feature, and now in its current form we have it every Monday morning at 9 o'clock. A local writer comes in and records their poem or their story, and we produce it and play it. And
so fun.
It's just been a great hit. It's been very, very popular through the years. It's one of our longest running traditions.
I love the creativity that comes through this, and again, it's going to continue. Julie, I want to bring you in the conversation. We talked a little bit about again this special segment. You're going to have an even more special one coming up at the U.S. Space and Rocket Center. Tell me about the theme for this and what that's going to look like and how people can get involved.
Exactly. The theme this year is Between Light and Dark, and this is our third annual Sundial event that is timed around the solstice. And so the theme is always something that relates to the solstice. The coolest community has grown up around this group of writers. Not only the writers, but the audience. It is an event that just feels so intimate and open. People have loved these events. There are still tickets available by going on to our website, WLRH.org. It is a free event. We just ask that you let us know that you're coming, and we still have plenty of seats. So we would love for anybody out there listening to let us know you're coming.
I love that. And with that too, ladies, I do want to ask if people are interested in maybe being part of these Monday events, or especially they want to read their own works of poetry. Is there application process? What does that look like on your behalf?
All you have to do, if you have a story to tell or a poem that you would, maybe you want to start writing poetry, or you've been doing this for years, you just go to our website, WLRH.org, and you can click on the sundial icon. It tells you how to submit your work. Wonderful. And if it's chosen, we'll set up a time to bring you in, record you. We'll edit that, put it with music, a little introduction, and a couple of sentences about you, the writer, and then it will air on a Monday morning at 9.
I love it. Ladies, I'm so grateful to know that this has now seen 50 years. I mean, that's rare for anything. I think much less perhaps even more so, again, when we think public radio. I'm curious just what your passion for this medium specifically is. I mean, especially in an era where, it goes without saying, where so much is digital, we're seeing so much more gravitate toward clicks and algorithms and what have you, but public radio is really special. I think it unites people in a certain way, listening to it in the car at an event or what have you. So any kind of final words as you now celebrate 50 years? This is big.
I've just been amazed by the community. That's the thing that I spoke about a couple of minutes ago, but the community that has grown up around this event and this group of writers. And and other programs that we have at the station, just a sense of community is the thing that really shines for me. It is a special thing.
Yeah, I love that. Dory, any final
We
words from
hope
you?
it continues for a long time.
I love that. Ladies, we certainly hope that for you as well. Thank you for coming on.
Great.
Before I let you go, recap for us one more time. Again, the U.S. Space and Rocket Center event, and then also just radio where we can tune in. I mean, it's round the clock, as you mentioned, but
Yes.
Recap for us again one more time, that FM station and where people can keep up.
89.3 WLRH. We also have an HD2 channel that features nonstop classical music and an HD3 channel that features all news and talk.
There's an app you can listen from anywhere.
Perfect. Do just that. And again, we'll also have the details for the upcoming event June 17th on tvliving.com as well. Ladies, thank you again so much. Happy
Thank
50
you.
years again to your work, and wishing you again 50 more for you and the team. So thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thank